Okay, great day. We are out here at Blue Lake, and I want to pull cards and look at this thing. You know, Trump has got people at the local areas that are going to try to gum up the works when it comes to the election and say that it's not valid and etc., etc. So I want to check and see what the cards are going to tell us about that. So first of all, I'm going to do the crow, and then I'll use my Native American, and we'll see what happens. So what can you tell us about his plan of putting in these electors to, you know, to certify the things, and then they're going to try to gum it up? They're just going to say, no, we're not going to certify, something's wrong. So it's about betrayal, okay? The reading is about betrayal. So let's see what we have. What are you going to tell us about betrayal? What about betrayal? So at the center of it, it's about releasing. Now let's see what goes with that, because that could be releasing, actually releasing the results. Or it could be maybe that they're going to be released from their positions because of their wanting to, you know, invalidate the findings. But let's see what we have. I need the top card here. Storm. They're going to want to try to make a storm when it comes to releasing the results. Okay? So yeah, they want to betray the election. They want to make a big brouhaha when it comes to releasing the genuine results, gumming up the works. So coming into it, there will be an upheaval. And smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So again, it's about attempting to gum up the works with an upheaval and say, oh no, we think there's something fishy, there's something wrong, it's not, you know, this is not valid, with an outcome of routine. With routine, projections, okay? So that's telling me when we get routine projection that they're going to go in and look at these things with a fine-tooth comb and find out that they are projecting the wrong thing, you know, yet again. They have routines that they do when it comes to elections, and they will follow those routines and see that these guys are projecting what? A storm. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Upheaval, okay? When it comes to releasing the genuine things, they are wanting to betray America, okay, with that. So yeah, that makes sense. But the good thing is the routine. You know, they will be looking at this. There is a way that you document that you do that, and that will be documented. They can try to throw a gum in the works. But, you know, just like they tried the last election, and they got nowhere with the courts, because it was all fallacy, no matter how much they wanted to say, oh, it was Italian You know, it was it was bamboo sheets. It was, you know, what all the nonsense they tried to say. Mr. Mickey, you have to move. Mr. Mickey. Mr. Mickey, I need this spot. Mickey, Mick. He says, I don't care. I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm serious. Come on, move over. Good boy. No, you can't come right here. Move over. Sit right there. Stay right there. Good boy, sit. So let's see what the cards have to say about this. I'm going to use my Native American deck, this deck, and let's just see. What can you tell us about them attempting to gum up the works when it comes to it? Now, I think that there's going to be a big enough landslide that they're not going to be able to do what they want to do. So, matriarch of vessels, you know, in this case, nothing's being hidden with that. It's open with it. So, again, this is going to be fluid. It's open. Usually, we have the matriarch of vessels. It would be the woman with the lid on things, keeping the lid on it. Well, this is totally open. Okay, there's no lid on this. So that's what we have coming into it. And I forgot to pull my card underneath, so we'll pull it after. So coming into it, it's about this new, you know, this emotional and drama coming into it. But what's going to happen with it, there will be judgment. Okay? There will be judgment there. The challenge is, of course, the devil, his dirty deeds that he's trying to get away with an outcome of the harvest. Now, the harvest is the card here for the Republicans. Okay, they're trying to harvest the votes in a wrong way, in a toxic way, but there will be judgment with that, looking at it, and the fact that they're coming in with an emotional thing. So on one side of it, we have Warrior of Pipes. So this is, you know, charging forward, the actions charging forward with it, and they're looking at smoke signals. Okay, what's coming down? What are they signaling? What are they doing? This is also the Eight of Wands, which is rapidly coming in. So they're going to look at I like the card, in this case, saying smoke signals. Where there's smoke, there's fire. They're going to be looking at what they're actually putting out. Okay? So they're going to be checking out what they're doing, and they're going to do it quickly. They're going to be on this very fast. Underneath of it, we have 2. The Trapper. You know, they're going to get caught. A Tower moment. They're getting caught, a Tower moment, crossing it. We have the message about how things are done. Contentment, you know, it's going to go the way of the history. This contentment card is the same as the history. So they're going to, again, look at the history, what he's done before, what they've tried to do, and they're going to look how this played out, and they've got no leg to stand on. Finally, underneath of it, they've got the struggle. They've got the Hermit, this investigation, and he could be alone in this. And we have going forward the Sled. So this is moving, and you know, of course, he's going to have his defiance when it comes to this. But we also have, you know, sometimes the spiritualist, which is trying to do things in an unauthorized way when it comes to this. This is the five of Swords. So, you know, trying to, again, manipulate something. and they have the indolence, okay, just, they're not with it. They're going to find them that they are not, what's the word I want to, competent. They're not competent, okay? They're not competent, and they're trying to do it in a negative manner. They're trying to affect it, in a negative manner. Again, defiant. He's going to try to be defiant, but this is moving forward. They're going to look at it. He's going to be all alone in this. It's going to be the struggle, but they're going to look at the history of this, and that's the message that's going to come out. Total tower moment for them, and they've been caught. The trapper, they have been caught, okay? So this is trying to figure out the direction, what you're doing, okay? But they've been caught. In this deck, you've been caught. Not going to work, okay? So he's going to try it. He's going to come in there with his emotional people that are going to be screaming memes and this and that, and trying to say it's fake, it's foul, it's illegal, we're not releasing the votes, we're not, but yeah, it's all bogus. Like it said, they've got methodology, they have routines that they do, which they will do. They'll look at the history of all of this stuff coming in, and again, they will be having no leg to stand on with what he's expecting them to do. Okay, so on that note, I'll leave that here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online.